Hey everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest, episode 132, for September 1st, 2018. We have quite an epic opening single set for this month, with Data Live's Yami taking on Dreamland's Dark Matter. Believe it or not, these two have had some history with each other in the past, back in last year's Mixed Dubs tourney. Toka teamed with Taiga to face Dark Matter and Shuma Gorath. The evil eyes sadly got blinded by their blades. DM is looking to flip the script on the Black Princess in this particular encounter, as we hurry over to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Can Dark Matter's evil energy swallow up Black Princess Toka whole? Toka and Dark Matter are about to have a fierce fight on the Kirby Arena stage. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Dark Matter opens up by swallowing Toka, ends up sapping some of her health as he spits her out. Let's see, Toka missed that aura burst. Now Dark Matter trying to leap against a sweep shot, tries to crush her, ends up missing the energy wave, launching Dark Matter up. Now Toka gets a sword juggle on him, right into those energy waves. Now catches him with a ground sword string into that sword slam, into a double energy fist, pulverizing Dark Matter. He's almost down to half health already. Now Toka rechaining him from behind, following that lightning counter into the Tobichi summon. Now Toka still volleying him with that aerial sword string, not letting Dark Matter hit the ground. Energy waves, now a sword string from the ground back into the air again. Good God, big super sword slam nearly takes Dark Matter out as he tries to fire off an energy wave. Toka gets knocked down by the cartwheel. Dark Matter tries to cartwheel again into a sweep. Toka trying to counter, missed that lightning counter, but gets a Tobichi summon off. Now Toka rechaining him again with an aerial sword string. Dark Matter in trouble if he can't escape. Energy waves, more sword slashing. Toka just continually carving into the Dark Orb, not letting him hit the ground. Sword slam will off him. Man, poor Dark Matter. He tried to come back, but Toka was just all over him in round one. Round two, let's see if Dark Matter can fight back harder. All right, Toka, man, countered right out of her sword chain by Dark Matter's leap. Tries to fire off Dark Orbs, Toka countering with Energy Wave. Now Dark Matter tries to blast her with lightning, missed that. And Dark Matter trying to go on the offensive quick here, but Toka levitates him with that Energy Wave. Now starts rechaining him with another sword string into the Energy Waves again. Toka doing what she does best, big sword slam into the double Energy Fist. Nearly takes Dark Matter down to half. Toka trying to rechain him from behind, but Dark Matter tried to break it up with a special, and ends up doing so. Toka trying to go for Energy Waves. Now Dark Matter in his super form, unloading mini Dark Matters raining into Toka there, and Toka trying to block the incoming mini eyes. Dark Matter just coming out of his super form now. Toka trying to rechain him, following those energy waves. Dark Matter blocking nicely here, but he's got to get a counter going or he's going to be in trouble. Dark Matter trying to counter, but gets sword slam from behind. Man, that Super Dark Matter throwing off energy shots. Now the Tobichi summon out, barely grazing Dark Matter as he flings out more eyes. Ends up grabbing Toka, slams her right in the head. Now Toka firing off more energy waves, gets the Tobichi summon off, it grazes Dark Matter again. But not that it matters, Toka rechaining him with another aerial sword string. Dark Matter unable to hit the ground. Toka getting another sword barrage through. Dark Matter still getting juggled in the corner. Now she lands her ultimate, and that's probably going to be it for Dark Matter, who probably will not see a round 3. Oi! Whenever this comes up, you know the opponent's screwed. And KO, probably, yes. Yeah, whenever Toka lands that, it's a death sentence for her opponent. But Dark Matter did push her a lot harder in round 2, but sadly couldn't take her round as he falls to her grasp. Or falls to her power 2-0. Oy. Toka just dissecting and decimating everyone I throw at her. Except Kagami from Last Blade. He was the only one who came out of the fight with her alive and won. And all 3 rounds were pretty damn tight down the last hit, if I remember, too, from Blade Season 2. And it's going to take someone about as good as Kagami to push Toka to a 3 again and beat her. And Shonuff was almost the second person to do it, because he got 2 close rounds with Toka, but couldn't quite finish her off. Well, I'm sure I have somebody on my roster who's capable of beating her a second time. We'll just have to wait and see if that day comes, if and when. Alrighty, well, Dark Matter gave it a great shot, but maybe he'll come back in his next set against whomever. Dark Matter still has a lot left in the tank, I'm sure. Alrighty, folks. It's still the start of 132. Plenty of time to get more 3s, hopefully. So we'll see if we can get one in single set number 2 coming up as I get it ready. Gonna take a drink and relax my throat. Be right back in a few. Howdy, peeps! The TK is back and ready to roll on with the 1v1 action. Next, we have a real ball buster, as Last Dragon Shonuff will have to get his Shogun on for the God of War himself, Kratos. I certainly hope the Master brings the fire, as he'll need to burn the chains of pain that the Ghost of Sparta brings to be the first to hand him that Big L. Can he bend and break Athena's best over his knee? Random stage, give us the goods. Hope you all enjoy. Shonuff, be careful of the Nemean Cestus. If you close in on him, you might be eating gold.
Am I the prettiest? Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time? Sure enough. Well, who am I? Sure enough. Who am I? Sure enough. I can't hear you. Sure enough. Shogun of Harlem.
Shonuff and Kratos in the squared circle. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Kratos leaping around, gets the blade jabs right into the ground pound. Shonuff charging him with the clothesline, but the blade jabs knock him out of it. Electric wave coming towards Shonuff as it paralyzes him, following that ground slam. Now Kratos slowly floating to the canvas, goes for another ground slam, following another electric bolt coming out. Kratos going for the Who's the Master Flame Tackle, whips it badly. Now Kratos closing in with the Demi-Incessus. Shonuff trying to attack through the Demi-Incessus and the chains, ends up getting hit still. Man, Kratos is slamming Shonuff hard. Shonuff trying to attack through it, gets the rapid jab string through, does about a third of Kratos' health, tries to close on it, gets the ground stop right out of the Medusa's gaze of Kratos, who gets the Demi-Incessus off, knocks Shonuff down, following that ground slam, reels him in with the Demi-Incessus, pounds him to oblivion. And Kratos obliterates him in round 1. Sheesh. Round 2, I hope Shonuff comes back harder here. Come on. Alright, see, Shonuff starts with a big super fist string right to that ground stop into the choke slam. Now goes for another super fist string. Now ends up grabbing Kratos right out of the air, slams him along his knee, starts bitch slapping him hard, gets a nice ground stop to the stomach punch. Kratos down to about another third. Ground stop launching Kratos right to that dive kick. Shonuff volleying Kratos in the corner hard. Kratos unable to escape. Shonuff going for that flawless here. Who's the Master Flame Tackle, whips it. Now Kratos gets that Blades of Olympus Tornado, does some decent damage, but Shonuff cuts Kratos off with the dive kick. And Shonuff comes back and exterminates Kratos in round 2. Round 3, folks. Who will take it here? Very close. Alright, see, Kratos, grabbed right out of his special. Now Shonuff trying to attack through, gets a ground stop right to the aerial string. Now goes for the Who's the Master Flame Tackle. Kratos knocks him out of it with the Demi-Incessus. Shonuff whips that dive kick. Now tries to attack through the Demi-Incessus. Still gets pounded back, but Shonuff fighting through it with his jabs now. Tries to go for the super jab string. Oh, Kratos knocked out of his Blades of Olympus special. Gets the Demi-Incessus, pounds Shonuff away. Ground pound and the electric bolt, keeping Shonuff at bay here. Kratos trying to keep his spacing with the ground slam and the electric bolts. More electric bolts getting flung out. Now the chain blades coming out, following another ground pound. Now Shonuff gets him with the clothesline, trying to get in. Medusa's gaze knocks Shonuff back. Kratos using the blade jabs into the finish him. That will do it for the Master. And Kratos just damn, he whips the fatality right out of nowhere. I didn't think he was going to do anything. Then he just did it at the last second and broke him in half. Damn. Well, that was a statement and a half. And Kratos takes it just like that. A much closer round 3. Because round 1 was a Shonuff, was it a Kratos domination round 1? Yeah. And then Shonuff comes back, dominates round 2. And then we have a very close round 3, which Kratos narrowly gets here. And seals it up with a fatality win. Thanks, Kratos. Now I gotta run all across the world to find Dragon Balls to wish Shonuff back so I can use them for another match later. Oi! Making me work more than I have to! Anyways, the Ghost of Sparta picking up another nice major for his record, folks. And Shonuff, he gave it his all, too. I mean, he had a dominant round win himself, and he nearly came back on Kratos in round 3. But again, once Kratos starts spacing with the blades and the electric bolts and the ground pounds, it's usually hard to close in on him again. Especially when he keeps that momentum up with it. Anyways, Shonuff did way better than expected here, and I'm always glad to see that. I hope he can just come back with another win later. I mean, Shonuff's had a rough season. He's got a lot of tough opponents thrown at him. I mean, Kratos, Toka, and I'm sure he had some other ones too. I mean, he got a Wesker win too, so he didn't do all that bad this season. Hopefully Season 4 will be better for him. I don't know. He still has one more match coming up, I think, this season. Who he gets, I have no idea. Anyways, Kratos looking for a spot in that Season 3 finale, and the way he's going, he's probably going to get it. Alrighty, folks, stay tuned for our first double set as I set it all up. Be right back. Hey, we got our first 3 at least. Maybe we'll get a round 3 for our first doubles and keep the momentum going in our court. Be right back, all. Welcome back, Mugenites, for more F-132 exhilaration. Now we enter the Dubs Hub, as Team River City Ransom's Kudio and Riki are going to bash Knuckles, or Metal with Team Mega Man 6's Centaur Man and Nightman. The 8-bit badasses have been nothing short of brutal with their killer comboing. However, this particular Robot Master duo have some of the best defense, and their specials can be quite dangerous and hard-hitting too. Whose stats will prove to be the difference maker in this duel? Random stage, fill in the blanks. Hope you all enjoy. Mr. X is cheering you on, Centaur Man and Nightman. Don't let him down here. Crush River City's finest. River City Ransom versus Mega Man 6 in a barn. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Kunio search with a jumping knee, Riki falling back with the dash, now Centaur Man spearing them both, Nightman swinging that mace ball around, now Centaur Man with the big headbutt catching both RCR boys, Kunio with the rapid kick string, Nightman's baseball cutting him out of it, as Kunio spins a dodgeball, Riki trying to hold up the front, Centaur Man bashing him back with the headbutt now, another baseball unloaded from Nightman as he tries to close in on Riki, who jumps in, ends up getting a German on Nightman, Kunio whiffing that rapid kick string, man gets a jumping knee, now a German to Nightman, Centaur Man loading that spear, gets knocked out of it by Riki's fist, a spear strike from Centaur Man, now Riki gets a jumping fist through, Kunio spamming the dodgeballs from behind, man catching Centaur Man good, oh man, Nightman unloading a big baseball swing right to Centaur Man, spear uppercut, there go the RCR boys, good gravy, they got knocked right in the Nightman swinging mace, and they take round 1, folks. My goodness, both going into round 2 with a level 2. Engage, here we go. Alright, Kunio Riki starting with a jumping fist and knee simultaneously on Nightman. Centaur Man free to spam energy arrows from behind. They better stop focusing on Nightman and get the Centaur Man. Centaur Man gets a spear jab to Riki's chest. Nightman swinging that baseball around. Nightman's like Kunio trying to cut him off with the rapid kicks. Riki trying to sandwich Centaur Man on the other side. Nightman off early. Damn, dude. Centaur Man in deep doo-doo here. German suplex to Centaur Man. Now Kunio Riki trying to sandwich him. Centaur Man gets a dashing fist from Riki right to Kunio's flaming dodgeball. Nice teamwork from the RCR boys. Big rapid fist string from Riki and Kunio jumping up to knee string. Centaur Man nearly dead here. Centaur Man trying to teleport out of danger. Energy arrow knocks Riki back, but Kunio gets an explosive spike shot on Centaur Man, taking him out. And RCR right back in it, folks, taking round 2, and they will push it into a round 3. Who will take it? Alright, see, jumping knee and fist from Riki and Kunio simultaneously. Nightman with the baseball range special, doing some nice damage to Riki, and Nightman going for a baseball twirl. Now Centaur Man teleporting around, massive damage to RCR. Spear stab from Centaur Man, following the energy arrows. Man, Kunio getting pounded back by the baseball. Now gets a simultaneous Germans from Kunio and Riki. Nightman knocks Kunio out of his special. German to Centaur Man. Kunio was like Riki with the acro circus got knocked out of it. Goes for another one, catches Centaur Man right in the jumping fist. Kunio spamming the dodgeball. Big baseball rain, following Centaur Man's headbutt off Riki. Energy arrows getting fired at Kunio. Kunio only has 1 hit left to his name. Big energy wave following the baseball, take him out. Holy smokes! Man, I lost my footing there near the end, but the Robot Masters nab another big win here, this time over the AI patched Kunio Riki 2-1. Time for you to suck some robot. What did I tell you about that, Centaur Man? I told you to stop being so vulgar. How many times you gotta keep making me insert bleeps every time you friggin' say something? Ugh. I'm sure I forgot to do that a couple times, but I made sure to put a bleep in this time. Ugh. We have to do something about Centaur Man's mouth, folks. It can't keep going like that. Mr. X, implement something to blur out vulgarity or something, because you can't have Centaur Man constantly saying that. It's getting very, very annoying. And it makes more work for me. I don't need it. I have a tough enough time recording these fights. Anyways, Centaur Man and Nightman, another great win here over Kunio and Riki, who also had a stellar showing. It's too bad they kind of fell apart in round 3. Centaur Man and Nightman got those specials off really hard and fast, and Kunio and Riki just could not recover. But man, they kept on in round 2 though. They had Nightman sandwiched, and he just got obliterated by the massive fists and kicks coming his way. I'm telling you, man, when Kunio and Riki get you sandwiched between those rapid kicks and fists, half of your health is gone in an instant. Especially if you don't raise that defense. In any event, I'm sure Kunio and Riki will get their rebound win. They never stay down for long. The AI patch ensures that. Alrighty, folks, stay tuned for double set number 2. Hopefully we got a bigger, more badass brawl coming up. Be right back as I get it all ready. Alrighty, Roo! More dubs to do, so let's get on with it. Team Ninja Gaiden's Ryu Hayabusa and Jay Ignis have some heavy-duty lifting in their future, as they must tussle with Team Toho's Tenchi and Iku. Seriously, in my last few years calling Mugen matchups, I have never seen an A-tier Toho team so terrifying. Raisin and Komachi back in my old series had a decent run. Tenchi had a really good outing with Nuclear Cyrano too as well, but Tenchi and Iku in this series have what the others didn't. Much better chemistry. This could be very bad news for the ninjas who could be plummeting into a never-ending nightmare if their spacing isn't on point. As we hop on over to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. I really hope Ryu and Ignis have a lot of shuriken to spam between them, because if the Tohos get their energy waves going, it's gonna be trouble. Ninja Gaiden versus Toho in a boiler room. God, I hope it doesn't get too steamy in here. Anyways, let's get ready to kick butt. Engage. Here we go. Alright, Ryu opens up the flame shuriken, catching Tenchi as Iku gets the scarf shot off. Ignis attacking Iku from behind. Now Tenchi going for a special. Big laser sword strike following that diamond missile. Hits Ryu in the backside. Ignis body slamming Iku. Now Tenchi trying to get him from behind with the sword string, catching both Ninja Gaiden members. Big diamond stone hitting him. Ryu trying to go for the chain blade spam. Iku with the scarf shot knocks Ignis down. Ignis trying to carve the Tenchi in the meantime, following Ryu's chain blade shot. Iku with that big scarf string in the air hitting Ignis. Big super cyclone from Ryu catching Iku out of the air. And Tenchi trying to tag through it, but Ignis cutting off the energy wave. Oh man, Ryu missed the jump kick, missed that chain blade shot as both Tohos fall down. Tenchi with the sword strike to Ryu knocks him back. Ignis gets teched out of her jump kick. Now Iku trying to attack with the scarf. Now Ryu deflects them both. Oh, whips the cyclone special. Diamond missile, Ignis blocking both of them. Let's see, Iku knocked out of the air. Now Tenchi going for a special again. Big laser sword strike takes Ryu out, following that diamond stone. Now Ignis trying to attack Iku, gets a scarf shot through, and a diamond stone from Tenchi will off Ignis. And the Tohos, by the skin of their teeth, hang on and take round 1. Round 2, we'll see if Ninja Gaiden can battle back here. Alright, Ryu starts with a shuriken, goes for a chain blade, knocks Tenchi senseless with the flame shuriken spam. Then Iku gets caught by a sword upcut from Ignis, who stays behind Ryu, going for the mini shurikens. Now Ryu charges in, big super fist ring, gonna take Tenchi out right away. Holy crap, Iku in trouble. Now Ryu lands a super fist on Iku, and there she goes. Holy crapola! Ryu and Ignis with a damn near flawless performance in round 2 over the Tohos. That's incredible. Round 3, folks. Who's gonna seize it? Alright, Tenchi starts with a sword strike following that diamond missile. Hits Ryu in the backside. Now goes for a special. Big laser sword strike drilling Ryu and Ignis following that giant stone. Iku trying to get in. Now Ryu goes for a big super fist string. Ends up catching Tenchi nicely. Now Iku trying to attack Ignis from behind. And Ryu. Tenchi trying to fight out of the corner with her special. Big super laser sword strike carving into Ryu. Nearly takes him out of the fight here. Ignis launched across the stage. And Ryu gets juggled to his demise. There he goes. Now Ignis in deep trouble. Iku trying to close in with the scarf strike. Summons another Iku. Tenchi trying to get in with their sword strike. There goes Ignis. 2 Ikus and a Tenchi managed to capture round 3, folks. I think Tenchi summoned that other Iku, and they just completely triple teamed poor Ignis to oblivion 2-1. Man, I do not think the Tohos were very happy about nearly getting flawless in round 2. They came back and showed it with brute force. Aye. That was way too extreme. Hopefully Ryu and Ignis could pick it up next set, but man, they tried though. That was a very impressive round 2 win. I don't think I've seen anybody damn near flawless this Toho team. And Ryu and Ignis almost got it done in round 2. Very startling. Well, can't say they didn't have a bad, can't say they had a bad showing here at all, because they did it. Ryu and Ignis, they held their own. They're doing way better than I anticipated against all these big teams, because they're actually winning some, and yeah, they're dropping this other big teams, but they're still keeping it close at least. So Ryu and Ignis hanging in there. And Tenchi and Iku, man, they are still going places. I mean, what other big bad teams do I have for them? You'll see soon. Tenchi and Iku, they got a lot more challenges awaiting them, but they are more than capable of dealing with them. Anyways, folks, we got round 3 so far. Let's see if we can make it 4 out of 5. That would be something with our 4v4 main event coming up. Be right back. Gotta set it all up for you. Ladies and gents, it is 4v4 main event time for Ep132. Oh my lordy. Team Last Blades, Kaid, Moria, Kojiro, and Kagami look like they are ready to butcher up some opponents. Team Symbionts, Venom, Carnage, Phage, and Scream definitely have the tools to potentially beat them if they can pull their efforts into a never-ending chain of screen spam full of fangworms, tentacles, hair wraps, and buzzsaws. LB's dodging and rolling ability can only get them through so much, and if all of that is going on, mounting a counteroffensive could be tricky. As we hurry on over to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. Last Blade will have to keep on the move and keep on those combo strings. They can't let the Symbionts break free with their specials. The 4v4 main event of Ep132 is here, folks. Team Last Blade, Team Symbionts, WWF Raw War Ring. Let's get ready to kick butt. Engage. Here we go. Alright, Moria jumps in with the sword strike from the air. So Kojiro gets a body slam on Carnage. Venom trying to fight back with the tentacle grab on Kaid. Now Kagami throwing out some fire waves, following Kojiro's sword beam from behind. Moria with the sword uppercut, following Kaid's double aerial sword strike. There they all go. And the Symbionts have been falling in round 1 pretty quick. Under 12 seconds, maybe. God, man, that was fast. Round 2, Symbionts, save face, please, come on. Actually, Kaid missed the sword poke. Now Venom with a body slam to one of the Last Bladers. Oh, looks like Carnage unloading a big tentacle special, hitting all 4 Last Bladers good, and Kagami trying to escape. Venom flung across the stage. Carnage attacking with this axe line, tries to catch Kaid in the air, screaming fish trying to advance on Kojiro. Moria gets blasted back. Now Carnage going for a big claw special, following Venom's fangworm Fangworm attack. God, Courage flung across the ring. Looks like Kagami's down already. And so now Courage going crazy with the claw strikes again. Looks like Moria got offed. Now it's Kojiro and Kaid fighting off the Symbionts here. And Kaid gets offed. And now all 4 Symbionts trying to quadruple team poor Kojiro in the middle of the ring here. Venom trying to jab him from behind. Phage screaming Courage up in his girl Fangworm special from behind via Venom. Venom going for another Fangworm. Courage trying to rip through with his claws. Kojiro trying to fight back, but gets hammered on by Venom right into Courage's spikes. My God! And the Symbionts have managed to come back in round 2, and they needed it here. Alrighty, folks, we are going to our 4th consecutive round 3. Who will take the win? Come on! I see Venom gets knocked out of his hammer on Kojiro with the big sword stab. Oh, this is special, but Kagami gets a flame curtain off. Now Moria with the sword strike falling. Kaid's lightning shot. The Scream who tries to fight out the corner. Phage unloading with the, Courage falling the tentacles into Fangworm from Venom. It looks like Kojiro countered with a big laser sword strike. Kaid trying to jump around, hacking whatever he can. Let's see, now Kagami hacking and slicing at Scream, and Phage buzzsawing over the last bladers. Looks like Phage got flung to the canvas. Carnage dead. Looks like Kaid gets knocked down. Oh my God, Scream looks like she's off, and there goes Phage, cut down by Moria. And the last bladers have seized the round 3 win and have bounced back tremendously over the Symbionts 2-1. And I apologize if I lost my footing anywhere during the duration of this matchup. It was very hard to call. Bodies being thrown and knocked around everywhere. Keeping up with 4v4 action is never easy, folks. It doesn't matter who you are. But man, the last bladers are still hanging tough with everybody, and they continue adding the 4v4 majors to their resume. Keep on going, guys. The sky is truly the limit for you if you haven't already passed it up and going into space. Symbionts, man, they keep performing in every match. They're forcing 3s every time. Sadly, they just the wins keep slipping through their fingers. I keep hoping and praying they get another win, but they just keep getting denied. But one thing can't be denied. They are fighting brilliantly. I just hope one day they get rewarded for it. I mean, I think the only win they got is over MLP, and every other match they've lost so far, and it's a 2-1 defeat. So I can't really harp on these guys much. I just hope they can get a second win soon. They are, deserving of it. And there you have it, folks. Ep 132 is in the history books, and we're going to move on to Ep 133 next weekend. I hope you'll all join me then. We should have some more great battles coming up. Until then, I'll see you all later. Peace friggin' out, all.